All right, guys, welcome into Above Ground World News Live. We got tornado warnings headed my way. I can see them coming. We'll be, if I gotta take shelter and I go offline, I'm taking shelter. But the only two tornado warnings right now are headed right on the Kansas Missouri line. I really need to be up a little higher here so we can see the whole thing. Let me get in here a little bit closer here. Now they took away a bunch of my tools here where I can zoom in on these suckers and highlight the winds and stuff. So I'm not sure how to get there. Look, we got beams coming out of the next rad. Then all of a sudden the tornado warnings pop off. It really sucks I can't get where I want to go here, man. They really are messing with us in our tools here. But I'll be digging into some better tools here eventually. All right, let's go ahead and run this, see what we're looking at. And both these systems merge just like we thought. We got the cold air coming down where the northern spraying operation was, pulling the atmospheric river up in from the Gulf of Mexico. All the aerosols have already fed the storm and got it primed. And wow, I thought I had one other one going here. Oh, maybe it's this one. Looks like the stream is actually running okay right now. And we just did a little today. I did a couple little test streams over on DLIVE. If you don't have that, you need to get it. I've got two profiles over there, one for the day, which will be the Mike Morales one, and then the one at night will be the Above Ground World News one. There's the links. Make sure you get that because it seems to work much better than YouTube. And we'll just kind of slowly start getting that thing going. I'll be popping stuff off during the day over on that one. And we just kind of watch it. Oh, we've had a bunch of tornado warnings in Oklahoma too already today. Let me check the date and timestamp on this. Yeah, we're all good here. I think yesterday my thumbnail had the wrong date. I think I had April on there or March or something. I don't remember. It was messed up, so I took it off there. Yeah, so the stream was running much better there on the DLive. No lag, no nothing. So that's awesome. So the more YouTube tries to shut us down, we'll just do more shows over there. Check out this crazy looking. Let me zoom in on this. Look at this crazy thumbnail from. Hey, thanks there, Alias. Check out this crazy thumbnail from the Weather Channel. The Weather Channel, the sock puppets. Wow, why'd it shrink? It won't grow. Well, that's weird. Okay, let me minus it down. There it goes. Now it's a little bigger. Look how they got it all etched up. I have never, ever seen them do a thumbnail like that, where they got it all sporadic between the tornadoes. And basically tomorrow they're wanting to say up in Iowa, there's going to be like 3 different parts to the system. They're all talking about the upper level, lower level winds, but what they're not talking about is how do we get them winds? It's because they're screwing with the jet stream. That's how they do it, man. Let's jump into a few headlines before we get into the rest of this stuff. All right, researchers predict matrix-style Internet of Thoughts within the next few decades. Now, this just come out of RT. The matrix-style human brain to cloud interface could become reality within decades. You know, we just reported on all that neuroscience, bots, implanting bots in your mind, the nanobots and stuff. You know, this is all going to go along with the Internet of Everything, the 5G. That's why they want to get this 5G up, because they even want the brains hooked to it. You know, that way they can give you thoughts into your brain. It's just a giant version of the mind control. So these devices would navigate the human vascular, cross the blood-brain barrier, and precisely auto-position themselves among or even within the brain cells. This is some madman stuff. Hey, thanks there, Susan. Much love out there. So, man, we're with a bunch of madmen out here, man. I mean, it's just insane what these people are doing. And here we go again. I forgot to copy the links. So let me get this kind of set up. Just bear with me here. I got to keep these links. That way, if I got to refer back to them, I got them. All right, we can get out of that one. Check this crazy stuff out. Carl Jr.'s to become first major fast food chain to sell a cannabis-infused burger. We got some more Franken burgers. And the funny thing, the same day this article come out, here in Missouri, they're having a crackdown on people driving under the influence of marijuana. You know, everybody that's drinking and driving, hey, you're okay right now. They're going to try to come get you for the marijuana. How the hell would they know anyway? So Carl Jr.'s is testing out a cannabis burger to stay at the forefront of the CBD trend. The last thing we want is the government to get their hands in on this stuff. Then you're going to be getting the GMO stuff, the synthetic stuff, something that isn't natural or good for you. So this chain said on Wednesday that they will sell Rocky Mountain High Cheeseburger Delight Burger at a location in Denver, Colorado. Just one day, blah, blah, blah. The burger features a sauce infused with CBD oil or cannabis oil, a non-psychoactive hemp derivative. Any way they can make money. That's issues. This is just a plot to say the Franken food. So let me copy that one. That's an article here out of Kansas City. All right, get rid of that thing here. And then over here at Health Impact News, 100% of oat products tested positive for weed killer glyphosate. 100% of the products. Oat-based foods such as oatmeal, cereals, bread are considered by many to be a healthy dietary addition, but if you eat such foods, know that you're probably getting herbicide residues along with them. In testing done by the FOE, 100% of the oat cereal samples tested positive for residue of glyphosates, which is the actual active ingredient of Roundup herbicide. It's like, man, you just can't eat nothing. If it's processed, if it's, yeah, look at these were glyphosate linked to pregnancy risks. Even diapers contain glyphosate. The EPA petitioned to prohibit glyphosate's use on desiccant. Anyway, just a little bit of that news in here. Let me copy that, get rid of that one. Hope everybody's doing okay out here. Now we'll have to keep checking the weather here off and on. Social media is awash with people saying they can see Jesus in the flames of the Notre Dame and mother spots in the photograph. Now I'm going to talk about this story over on DLIVE this weekend. That way I can say what I want. Basically, this all boils down to the Masonic, the Freemasons, the, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we'll get into that later. So I'm just going to kind of copy that. We'll get rid of that one. And I cannot see chat right this minute, so I got too much crap up in the way. It looks like stream's doing okay right now. All right, Sweden bans mandatory vaccinations over serious health concerns. The Swedish parliament rejected 7 motions on May 10th that would have enshrined forced vaccinations into law, stating it would violate the Swedish constitution if they induce compulsory compulsory, I can't talk tonight, vaccinations or mandatory vaccinations. So, this is just nuts that they're trying to force this. If vaccines work, why do they have to vaccinate people that don't want them? That's what don't make sense. Anyway, man, don't let them inject you with any of this crap. Who knows what's in it? This probably has the nanobots and all that crap in there. All right, let me go ahead and check this. Let me refresh this and see where we're at. Hey, thanks out there, Christy Meyer out there on the PayPal. Somebody else did one, and I haven't got the email or a check email or any of that stuff. Thanks out there, Frederick. And, of course, Bamboo. You guys are like clockwork out there. It helps us tremendously fight this YouTube rip-off that they've been doing. Yeah, they really ripped me off, man. I when we did that little fundraiser for Tony, my neighbor, whose house burned down, I gave him all the money from the 2 shows and all the PayPal stuff, and I didn't know that YouTube took like 30% of the super chat stuff, and I paid him outright. So, like, man, I donated a lot. Let me tell you. So, yeah, they hit me pretty hard on that. I didn't know anything about that till the last deal there. So, anyway, he's took care of. And, yeah, don't look like this thing is updating a whole lot. Let me back out a little bit and get this a little bigger so we can see what's going on across everywhere. See if we got any more severe weather popping up before we jump into some of the other maps. So yeah, they're still in the same spot. What is these things not moving? All right, so we'll come back to this. We'll check it. I won't have no sirens out here. I mean, hopefully my phone will go off and then let me know. I'm looking more for more tornadoes tomorrow. Tonight's mainly going to be the huge hail event. Some straight line winds. When I was watching the clouds today, I noticed that it wasn't all hot and muggy, like before a thunderstorm or before a spring storm. They had seeded the sky so much the sun barely got through any of the clouds. They were just little bitty openings in the clouds. So to me, it didn't even make sense because there wasn't no heating of the ground, no heating of the asphalt for that heat to rise up to create these massive storms. So this whole thing has been completely generated with the NEXRADs affecting the jet streams and all that. Let me go ahead and get the earth null up. Let's check out the all the winds. Let's see what's going on with them. So let me go ahead and get this up. We'll go ahead and let's go right on down to the jet stream winds. And now, okay. So let me try to back this up. Let's see where this trough come into play. So let me take it on back. So that makes sense. Okay, right back here a few days ago when they were doing the bunker fuel, that's right where they were at. So apparently them ships definitely help affect the jet stream winds because that's where the trough originated. Look at that. It was pretty much a straight jet stream until the shipping operation started. Then as they got done, look, the jet stream just bent right there off the coast, right there where all the cloud seeding operations are. Yesterday, that's where the cloud seeding operations were. Today, this is where the cloud seeding operations are. So, yeah, so they're definitely affecting the jet stream with the particles. All right, let's go on down to the vortice level. They're going to be tapping in. I heard them talking upper level jet stream, lower level jet stream. These winds should stay up here. That's why they're called a jet stream. And yeah, they're tapping in by kind of like a compression event. Like they can bend the winds down, then they get stuck here in the vortice level. So this is the vortice level or the scalar field. Let's go on down to 850. And now we're starting to see in the dry line a rotation. We got 2 rotations. So let me see the pressure systems here. Yeah, they're not real super low pressures, but let's go ahead and check the index. Well, that's starting to look like a face, man. We'll go ahead and check the total cloud water. So it's pretty heavy amounts of water there. This is like the mimic one here, the total precipitable water. You back this out. This is just like the mimic map. Look, they're pulling this river. They got like 3 rivers pulled up into the upper west coast, trying to get it stuck in this low pressure system so it can push it right back down over Northern California, Oregon. And you can see yesterday the atmospheric river is just going, let me back it up. Back it up. So look, no atmospheric river. In fact, it was snapping this way. If you look, the flows should be down here, should be traveling counterclockwise, and then the waves will come up and whip around. But when we go up the day at a time here, we can see just from nothing, and then one day up, boom, right after the cloud seeding. Look, they're right where all the seeding operations are, and the ground-based radars are pulling this moisture up. I mean, that's what this is. That's what they're doing. So we get this back on now. Let's go ahead and check the energy. So this is the energy. It's called the Cape. So we got plenty of energy going in here. Let's back this up a day. Where'd this all come from? So yeah, a couple days back, nothing. And then all of a sudden they build it all up like at once, man. Like they build this stuff up. This is a targeted storm, a planned storm. Let's go ahead and check the 3-hour precipitation forecast. Put it on now. So we got some really heavy spots right there. We got big ass hail. We got up to over baseball size hail. You got 2 inches of rain just in 3 hours right there in the area. Was fast forward this up. Ooh, we're getting way up there when we get over here towards Alabama and all that stuff. Tennessee, 2 inches, and every 3 hours you're looking at like 2 inches. Hey, thanks there, Brenda and Matthew. Much love out there. All right, let's go up and see if we got another day on this thing. Oh, man, a lot of people, a lot of rain. So we're going to be having, on top of the tornado outbreaks tomorrow night, we're going to have major flooding. Look at that, all the way up in the Great Lakes, major flooding. All going to be coming down the Missouri River. I really think they're trying to induce an earthquake from the water weight. It happens every time they build a dam or something and they hold the water back. Like all our lakes are full. The rivers are full, and they're just keep on adding more moisture, sending down our way. All right, let's go ahead and get this down on the surface. So, when you look at the surface temperatures, you got all the heat and not really a lot of cold, man. These storms really, to me, there's not a big difference in the line. Let me try to go up in levels to see if we can find this huge difference to create the storms. See, there's no big difference in the temperatures. Like maybe down here there would be, this little section here. Let me make sure we're on now. And we are. So where's this super hot and super cold air meeting? I'm just not seeing a, to me, the severe weather should be up in here or way down here in Texas and Mexico. So That is pretty strange. Yeah, man, down here at 1,000 HPAs. Look, here's where the cool, and the warm. Yeah, this storm really isn't making any sense to me as far as the temperature maps. Let's go ahead and check the wave heights. So we got a new little wave thing going on up here off the coast, out there where the shipping operations were. 27-foot waves. Let's fast forward this. Oop, I hear the thunder. Now I'm on satellite internet, so this thing may just, I may completely lose signal. So we'll go until they, we'll play this until we get booted off, because we will get booted off the storm. I'm on satellite internet, guys, and as soon as it starts getting really heavy, it will definitely shut us down. Yeah, that's right. Over there on DLIVE, you guys can actually make money for watching. It don't cost you a penny, and you can actually make money by watching it. I don't know a whole lot. I would just I just download the app like yesterday, so I'll have to keep on digging in there. Let's check the ocean temperatures. Looks pretty damn normal to me. So, yeah, nothing super crazy. In fact, it looks like the ocean is cooling over here. Let's check the sea surface temperature anomalies. They're still trying to get an El Nino going. It don't look like it's going to happen. I think they need to give up on that. They're creating enough severe weather without an El Nino year. All right, so we're looking at the carbon. Whoa, we must have some big fires or something going on over here. Here in the Congo. So yeah, it's gone down a little bit. Let's go ahead and check the CO2 levels are really high up here where the heavy aerosols are. And somehow they're spraying something down here that's killing the carbon dioxide. So there must be a two-part mix going on here. Oh yeah, I was going to show you another website if we can check all this stuff real quick. Let's check the PM 2.5s. Yeah, look at that thing. What is going on over there, man? Nasty. All right, we're done with this. Let me check something here, and let me go ahead and go back to the radar and try to refresh this. Let me try to refresh here, see if we can get some updated images. And I want to go to the other email. Let me go ahead and shut that one down. Yeah, one of my buddies, Harold Suave, he's got a website called Aircrap or something like that, and he made a page for me over there. So if I can find it here, I'm looking here. Let me find this. Was it on here or Twitter? Yeah, give me a second here. Wow, maybe that was on maybe that was, yeah, I'm positive that was in my email. Okay, just I'm looking here, guys. Give me 1 second here. Or maybe he sent it to me through Messenger. Oh, wow. All right, I guess if I can't find it, I'll promote his site tomorrow. Yeah, it should have been right in there. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, we got to think about these dams and stuff, man. We could have some problem with some dams busting open. More stuff like that. And I'm not talking just California. I'm talking tons of places. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that thunder, but it is definitely getting closer. So the tornado warnings are not getting any different here. So let me go ahead. Let me jump to this one. Well, how many do I got of these? Let's get that rid of that one. And let's jump over here to the dual pole next rad. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Let me copy that. All right, there we go. I found it. Okay, here, I'll post this in the chat. So right there, he puts a link to our broadcast here, and then I think he puts to Redwood One. That one guy, I haven't watched him in a long time, but yeah. So thanks out there, Harold Suave, if you're listening to this, for helping us get the word out. So let me go ahead and jump into this radar and see, and we will go ahead and click. So right now, the only tornado that's showing up was Topeka, Kansas, around 9:08 p.m. CDT. So right now it's all just thunderstorms. So this is not showing any tornado warnings right now. So let me just put this on about the last 24-hour frames. This looks like this is the next rad out of Pleasant Hill, Missouri, which I have filmed many a times. When I drive by there, it like makes my teeth hurt. It gives me a headache. Yeah, I haven't even tried the Discord stuff yet. I got it, but I haven't really reached out to anything. All right, so look at this. You've seen a real fast inflow. Now that was weird. So you can see the next rad is sucking in the look at that. It created an inflow with the next rad. About a 50-60 nautical mile inflow just sucked into the next rad. So there used to be some tools here on the side where I could let's put this on severe warnings on every 2 minutes. And we'll just keep kind of checking this just so we know what's going on. Okay. Yeah, I don't have none of that yet. Let's go ahead and check the base velocity. Yeah, we got the 5G towers down when I lived in Independence, Missouri. I went on a radio show a couple times. We were hanging banners out off the highways. Went to I didn't go to the town hall meetings, but a big group did, and they got them took down. And they basically just said they were ugly, not to mention all the effects. So look, this thing is microwave pulsing out well beyond the 100 nautical miles. So see the reds are the incoming, and the greens, or the greens are the incoming, reds are the outgoing. You know what, though? I seen them like a couple months later. They were just down the road like 3 or 4 miles. Wow, look at that beam. The black beam going right center into it. Look, the purple is what I call the plasma, or the microwave radiation coming off these microwave pulses. So, Yeah, they're definitely affecting this. Get off there. Yeah, they took away our regular water vapor maps and all that stuff. So, wow, yeah. Definitely beaming the storm out. Yeah, it's even cranked up down here. All right, so let me go ahead and... Oh, now we got a new warning here. Pleasant Hill, Missouri, severe thunderstorm. So I guess since we don't have any tornadoes right now, Pleasant Hill, thunderstorm. Norman, Oklahoma, thunderstorm. Fort Worth, Texas, thunderstorm. San Antonio, Texas. Wichita, Little Rock, Arkansas. Springfield, Missouri. I'm just seeing any other new ones here. All right, yeah. Yeah, it's starting to get thundery pretty good. The stream's running good, though, even though there's probably like a wall cloud headed this way. So this thing really... Wow, the tornado warnings went back a county. Now they're back in Kansas, at least by this map. Hey, thanks there, Jonathan. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the world view, see what the next spraying operations are. And wow, look, man, right where they're steering the atmospheric river, huge spraying operation here. North California, back over the Redding area, Paradise area, getting bombarded. And then Oregon, complete smackdown of aerosols, like wicked aerosols everywhere. See if I can check the layer here. That layer is not fully loaded. So, yeah, trying to get this to load. You know, that's pretty weird. The stream is actually running really good tonight with the severe storm. Usually my TV goes out, the internet goes out, everything goes out. I'm not near a cell phone. We don't have no cell phone towers really visible, and unless I go get up on the telescope, then I got one pretty far away that I could see the top light on. But other than that, I can't make a call or none of that stuff. Yeah, I haven't checked any of the volcanoes or nothing like that. Man, they were smack over the center of Oregon. So Oregon, you're bombarded. I can't wait to make some shirts up for this stuff. Out here off the coast of California, smack down. Paradise area, smack down. Let's see, what layer did I have pretty loaded? This one, okay. Getting spraying up in upper Nevada. And then all the way up in the Yukon. And then look up here and wow, look at Michigan. Yeah, Toronto, Michigan, Buffalo, New York. All the way out off of New York. Wow, look at the spraying. Look, this spraying operation turning into clouds. So all these aerosols eventually turned into that. Look at that. So you had an aerosol spraying operation right here off the coast of New York. And it kind of drifted out just a little bit. Then look, just a few hours later, it turned into what appears to be real clouds, but it's not, man. This is all aerosols. Like when you zoom in, you can see the aerosol tracks. You can see the grid pattern. You can, through Michigan, all through the Great Lakes, up into Wisconsin. Hey, thanks there, Omar. What's that say there? I sat through these chemtrails you're pointing out with flight radar in hand. Every plane was commercial. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. That's why I always show that clip of NASA, man. They admit to doping up the jet fuel. They admit that the chemtrails are worse now than they ever have been. They said that the chemtrails are worse now than all of that clip right here. Let me see if I got that clip. This is NASA and DSI admitting to it. Check this out.
So you just mentioned contrails. So how do the contrails affect or have an impact on the climate?
Right. Well, contrails have a huge impact on climate. And so, in fact, some of the recent modeling work that has come out of DLR suggests that contrails today, just the ones that we're able to see up in the sky, maybe today, this week, this month, have a larger impact on Earth's climate than all of the carbon dioxide emitted by aircraft since the first powered airplane flight. So that's a huge effect. And so even as CO2 accumulates, greenhouse gases accumulate in the atmosphere, the impact of these contrails trapping heat and reflecting sunlight back into space is having a huge effect on the Earth's energy balance. And so
that's right, ladies and gentlemen. They're dumping more particles this week than all of the aviation since the very first plane. That's why our skies are so toxic. That's why we're all have a chest infection. That's why we're all sick. That's why all the plants and the trees and the bugs are dying. Let's get into this a little bit deeper. All right, so there you go. So on commercial airliners are definitely using biofuel, a mixed biofuel with the Yakima plant. And that will drought is all toxic. So everything that's coming out of these planes, it's not water vapor, not one bit of it. Even the contrail, that takes a chemical reaction to create a regular contrail. Whoa, I just heard a big wind. Below 40 degrees below or whatever they say, but when the temperatures, when we got hit with the polar vortex winds, we got to 40 below, and was cars and four-wheel drives driving around, was they leaving chemtrails behind their car that drifted into a fog cloud? No. It's all disinformation. Oh yeah, we're getting hit with some mega lightning. You guys are probably going to be hearing some mega lightning bolts here in a minute. Oh yes, buffering. All right, guys. Yeah, the storm is here, so I'm probably going to have to shut this down and turn all the computers off. Wow, look at the next red. 8 right through that moisture. Let me go ahead and check the watches and warnings real quick. So yeah, we're still okay on that part. But yeah, we're going to lose signal for damn sure. And yeah, the rain is starting to rain. Tornado warnings are gone now. So guys, I'm going to jump off here. Tomorrow, I'll do an update over on the DLIVE. So make sure you guys subscribe to the DLIVE. Because tomorrow, I'm going to use if it's buffering and stuff. So much love, guys. We will catch you tomorrow. God bless. Here we go. I don't even